besties, welcome to this reading. So we're going to be seeing how your person is feeling about you. This is going to be for people that are in, you can be in separation, you can be with someone, you can be, I don't know what other situation there is, but I'm sure we'll see in the pile. Sorry that I'm just talking so. Okay, besties, so here is the pile selection. If you didn't come here from TikTok, then this matters. If you did come here from TikTok, then you probably aren't even watching this. And you probably know what pile, and you're probably already watching that. But anyway, for those of you that are here trying to connect, I just recommend closing your eyes, taking 3 deep breaths. There's a few ways you can get a pile. So you can either repeat a number until one sticks out to you. You can close your eyes and visualize a number. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, open your eyes and see which, did I say breaths? 3 deep breaths. You can close your eyes and then see which pile calls to you the most. And I believe that's it. If there's any other way that you think of or anything that you just feel intuitively called to do, then I recommend just doing that. Don't make it too much of a big deal. Don't worry too much. If it doesn't work, I do recommend trying to find another pile. But if that doesn't work, it's okay. It's probably not for you. So with that being said, we're going to get into pile number 1's reading. Hi, pile number 1. So we're going to be seeing what's going on with your person. How are they feeling? But we're going to tap into 3 different ways. Like we're going to see how they're feeling individually, like about themselves when it comes to their own journey. Then we're going to see how they're feeling about you, possibly how they view you. Sorry if I said that weird. How they view. Why is that word so weird? But yeah, we're going to see how they view you. And then like how they feel about you. And then how they feel about the relationship. So, let's get some cards to see how they're feeling individually or about themselves. So 8 of Cups, showing me that they're walking away from something. We'll see if they feel some type of way about walking away from something, but this is definitely like them considering there's just this cycle in their life that they're letting go of, and they're also considering, they're probably isolated, possibly to themselves. This person doesn't have a lot of priorities right now, and they kind of don't want any right now. They kind of just don't want to deal with anything at this point in time, not even a relationship. So I feel like this person could be going through a dark night of the soul. They're not really too happy. There's a lot of introspection, a lot of just like numbness. Yeah, it seems like this person kind of like doesn't want to do anything. They kind of just want to sit around. I also am kind of getting anger though. Like I get like someone just, there's possibly ways out of their whatever situation they're in, but I feel like this person is just so like, all of the possible things they can do is just so annoying to them. And it's like annoying to them that they even have to they have to do anything. It's like they wish that they were rich or something. I don't know why I'm feeling like that. Like this is someone who's just like, I wish I was born into a rich family and I wish I didn't have to do anything. Because like I kind of relate if I'm being honest. But yeah, they don't have a lot to do. Caution's coming out. Yeah, energy wanted to come out reversed. I feel like this person, they don't really have a lot of energy in their own lives, but I'm also seeing the caution sign. So it seems like whatever this person is doing, they kind of know that they're walking on thin ice, or they know that this isn't going to be like forever. Like they're not going to be able to just sit around and be like this forever. It's creating a lot of impulsivity, a lot of frustration. They're kind of considering ways in which they're going to get money or create abundance without really having to work, possibly. Or if they do have a job right now, they really don't want this job. And they really just don't, like, this is just someone who's like really depleted. They don't want to invest in anything. They're just extremely depleted. So Yeah, stranger. This is like literally someone who's isolating themselves and becoming a completely different person. Like most of the people that are around them, they're just like, I have no idea who this person is anymore. Because this person, they're facing a lot of decisions right now. And I feel like this person's really overwhelmed with these decisions. It's like there is shit to do and there is action to take, but they don't want to take this action. They don't want to do anything. And it's like they're just procrastinating, and it's making whatever they have to do, it's just making it worse. Yeah, I feel like this person, right? Yeah, this is like, this card says beginner's mind. You probably can't see it, but it says beginner's mind. And so I'm feeling like this person just feels like everything, they have to do it all by themselves from the beginning, with no knowledge, with no this, with no that. And all of this, there's really anxiety hiding behind this indecision. Like whoever this person is, they're just really anxious about the choices that they have to make. It's just causing them to not make any. They might not even want to admit that, and they're possibly being really like argumentative or just toxic to the people around them, but it's really because of their frustration when it comes to what they're doing in their life. And that could have been the situation in your relationship. Yeah, this person has to be alone right now. It's important that this person's alone at this time because they're going through a huge transformation that's really going to set the stage for how what their future looks like. So I believe this person right now, that it's up to them what they do. Like they're in this is like the beginning of this toxic cycle for them, the beginning of this self-isolation. And it's like they can decide to transmute this energy and grow from it, or they can continue procrastinating and allow their situation to get worse. Yeah, see, repairing the mind, body, and spirit. They might, I don't know, I don't really see them doing it right now. Honestly, I don't really see them putting in this work right now. They might do it in the future. I just don't see it happening right now, but this is the energy that should be surrounding them. Like with every new beginning, there has to be death, there has to be destruction, there has to be some sort of like massive ending. And it's seeming like this person, it's seeming like this person's going through this massive like destruction, and soon there should be a repairing of the mind, body, and spirit, because whatever energy they were in before, it's not the energy that is going to be able to handle whatever they're trying to manifest, if that makes sense. So it seems like this person's trying to manifest money or, you know, a business or something like that, but it's like their mindset is really juvenile. They might desire things, like for example, they might desire like liabilities rather than assets and things of this nature. It's like that mindset, that way of being has to be destroyed if they want something new. And I feel like that's what's happening right now, but they're not really handling it pretty well. So yeah, have you answered your deepest calling? This is just causing a lot of conflict for this person because they know that there's something more. Oh shit. My cards fell. But yeah, they know that there's something more that they should be doing at this time. I guess that's my sign to not use these cards. I'm going to keep using this other deck. But yeah, they haven't listened to themselves. Well, they're kind of listening to themselves. I feel like there's also like this nervousness because whatever choice they're making or whatever career they're trying to get involved in, it might be a risk for them. They really would like to be this powerful person, but I see them kind of being like maybe drunk or maybe high or, you know, that type of energy. Just really, there's a lot of escapism because they just don't feel prepared for whatever they're asking for. They feel intimidated by it. Yeah, so we have stop overthinking. So this person's definitely like, I kind of feel like they're not overthinking about it though. Like I feel like this person kind of just, they don't want to think about any of the choices that they have to make right now. So they might be, sorry to say this might not resonate for all of you, but they might be like playing video games and like just doing a whole bunch of shit to keep their mind off of, oh wait, I'm trying not to cuss on this channel. So let me not, but What happened to the music? I don't know what happened. Oh, it's back. But yeah, they're just trying to do a whole bunch of stuff that is just going to help them escape their life. But they know it's not safe. They know like doing that is just not the best decision to make right now, but they're doing it anyway. So we're going to see how this person's feeling about you now. Where'd the other card go? Hopefully the audio wasn't weird. I'm sorry about that. The audio might have been a bit fudged. I hope not. I would really cry if the audio's messed up. But anyway, let's see how they're feeling about you at this time. If that didn't resonate, if that didn't sound like your person, then, you know, don't try to force a message that isn't for you. You can just keep scrolling. Well, I forgot I'm not on TikTok anymore, so you can just keep going. It's fine. You can find a different video. Or pick a different pile. Okay, how are they feeling about you? Okay, yeah, that's a 5 of Cups. I think they're trying not to miss you. I do believe that this person, they do miss your energy. But they're trying to pretend like they don't. Or at least they're just trying to get over it. It's kind of like this energy of like, I can't be, kind of prideful. Kind of like a prideful type of energy. Like, you know, I'm not going to be crying over anybody. Even though low-key they want to. Yeah, I feel like, though, you guys could have had a lot of conflict within your situation. So, whether you're aware of it or not, this person could have had their own low-key issues with the situation. They could have been low-key annoyed with maybe what you were expecting or the type of... I don't want to say annoyed, but it's just like, it seems like this person, like, they couldn't show up the way that you wanted them to, or partially for some of you, they didn't want to show up in a certain way for you, and maybe they made it seem like they could show up in this way for you, but in the more your expectations increased, the more they just started getting irritable because they really couldn't offer you what they made it seem like they could. And so I'm just seeing now this person's kind of just like, they're happy that the conflict is kind of over, but I do believe that they also miss the good times that you had too. So it's like this gratefulness, like, yeah, we're not like arguing, or this energy where it's like, we're not arguing, I'm not mad at this person, or it's mostly like I'm away from this person, like I have time away from them, there's no arguments, like I'm happy. It's kind of like this kind of toxic energy where it's like there was a lot going on between the two of us, and now I'm alone and I'm kind of happy about it. But there's also this energy where it's like, I wish that there wasn't any of this conflict. Like, it's like this side of you that was more lighthearted and more fun and more like playful and flirty or whatever. They miss that, but they don't miss the version of you that's like calling them out on their shit and like holding them accountable for stuff. Like, they don't miss that, which is kind of childish. But yeah, so this person definitely is kind of just like in this space where, I don't know, they kind of feel like free from obligations and stuff. So this is definitely kind of childish energy. This person just wants to run from a lot of the shit that they're dealing with. It's seeming like, yeah, this person just wants to sit around. I'm just getting like really like kind of lazy vibes from this person. So you might have, I feel like you just called this person out on a lot of their shit pretty much. And they wanted to run from atonement, but yeah, the High Priestess is coming out. I definitely feel like you're more in tune than this person. There's a bit of intimidation from you too, because you might have more established than them. This is like low-key jealousy. Like, I literally see like a teenage boy, and you could be dealing with like a grown man or like a grown woman, whatever the case is, but I just get this teenage boy energy. Like, it's just like really like, they don't want, it's like mom's yelling at me, like that type of vibe. Like, you're like the mom in this situation and constantly like, why didn't you do this? And why didn't you do that? Like, what the, like, you know, just constantly calling them out on all this shit. And them kind of just like feeling overwhelmed by it, and also like looking at you. Like, this is why I'm also getting this teenage boy type of energy, because it's like they see what you have, and it's like this, I'm not gonna say that, but it's like this energy where they're just like jealous, like just like, I mean, they think that they know everything, like they think that they're like that type of vibe. So yeah, this reading's kind of taking a turn. I think you could be in school. You could be just like this type of person that's like very educated, very wise, and you have some sort of plan. But I feel like this energy of you putting pressure on this person, for some of you, you have like a house with them, kids with them, things of this nature. So it's like their success is directly correlated to you. Like, their success is important because you guys are together. But for those of you that aren't in a relationship with them or don't have that strong of a connection, I'm feeling like you just have, like, you just want your person to be in a good, like, you're just passionate about them and you want to push them towards better. But it seems like this person's really like just childish as shit. They kind of don't like being told what to do, and they're just on their own time. Like, that's how they feel, but they're wasting their time. So yeah, Queen of Pentacles. See, this energy of, like, this is just like really like you have your shit together, you have a lot together, and it seems like this person, they don't, and they're very jealous about it. They're very slow moving when it comes to their life. You know, like, it just does, it seems like everything is just kind of like, yeah, they don't have this energy of like, they don't desire anything quick. Or no, it's not even that they don't, because it seems like they just want quick results. They don't want to really put in all this work. Yeah, it seems like they don't have enough to offer you. It seems like you're honestly the person giving. I'm getting a lot of earth sign energy from you guys, but yeah, it seems like you're the provider in this situation, and there's a lot of insecurity because of this. Yeah, a lot of hidden shit. A lot of hidden emotions, a lot of hidden animosity. Just weird vibes with this person, to be honest with you. It seems like this person, like, they do, I don't know, I don't even want to say anything about their energy, because their energy kind of is a little bit narcissistic. Maybe not narcissistic, but just fucked. Like, their energy just isn't good. This doesn't seem like it's worth dealing with them, at least in this energetic space they're in now. So how else are they feeling about you? Okay, so I feel like this is like a direct reflection of them. Like, this person just feels like they have fucked up and you literally haven't. Yeah, it's like the masculine energy in this situation is like they feel forsaken, they feel like a failure, they feel like they did all of this fucked up shit. And then with you, this is literally like the caretaker, this is like assistance. And so it's like, yeah, you're pretty much assisting this person in a lot of ways, and that's how they view you. They view you as someone who is helping them out. But the negative way they feel about themselves is it's affecting this situation, like, completely. Their negative mindset is fucking with your energetic space, but they're also just projecting that onto you. They view you in a high way, like, they view you with high regard, but they don't show it, nor do they treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Just fucked up. Yeah, this person tries to play you. Like, they try to play you. They try to make it seem like the things you talk about, they're boring. Or I feel like the only passionate type of conversations you have are these argumentative type of conversations where this person wants to be right, or they want to finally, like, be better than you at something. It's just like this weird vibe. This is like someone who's in a relationship with you, but is competing with you, but it has nothing to do with you. This person competes with everyone around them. They're not happy. Yeah, so this person all must have prizes. They're just so focused on all the prizes that you have and all of the things that you've accomplished. it sucks that this person's energy's like this. I'm sorry if you guys wanted a really like cute love reading or whatever, but this is what's coming out. I'm getting like dysfunctional vibes, like dysfunctional, like this could be someone that you have a kid with and you might not really want to have a kid with them. This might be someone that, you know, it started as like a friends with benefit type of thing and then it became more. This could be someone that you're just trying to get to commit to you in a higher way and they just won't. This is who this reading would be for, or they're just not committing in the ways in which you want them to. Whew, this is so intense. Okay, let's get another card. Oh wow, look, I'm so shocked. This is saying invasions, boundaries violated, dominated. Well, this is actually kind of a dark thing here. It's kind of dark. But regardless, I'm just feeling like you have, I don't like this picture. Like, I don't like what this is insinuating. Like, this is kind of weird. I don't like that. This is like kind of showing me some weird shit too. Because honestly, because this person doesn't dominate you in any other sense, like regarding financially, emotionally, and all this other stuff, this is only going to resonate for some people. So please, if it doesn't resonate, just discard this and keep the rest. Because if this is for you, don't try to run from this message. But I feel like when it comes to something sexually, you know what I mean? It seems like this person might try to like dominate you in that way, but like they might really try to do like violating type of things and convince you that they are, you know, just sexual things that they want to do. But this is the only way they feel like powerful or something. Like they just like dominate you in this sense. So this is really dark. Like whoever, this is like dark, and this is a message that someone probably really needs to hear, because you might be really trying to see the good in this person, which is why you've even done certain sexual things with them. But it seems like you don't have the same perception as them. You just don't. Like when it comes to this relationship, like you don't, it's not what you think it is. Like this person is fudged up mentally. Sorry for the censoring, it sounds so childish, but I don't want to get, you know, blocked. So yeah, you're very blessed, and I feel like this person knows that you've gone through some things, but they don't take it into account. And it doesn't even seem like they're willing to, or they have any desire to. So, and they definitely know that you love them. They know that you're extremely attracted to them, extremely interested in them. They know that you want them to connect with them or connect higher. Like when it comes to relationship wise, they know that you want more, but they don't. This is another way in which they have this power over you. When it comes to financially, bro, you're dominating them in every other sense. Relationship wise, this is why they like to play mind games, or this is why they don't call, or this is why they do certain things. Like this is the only dominance they have, and they have a very misogynistic point of view. Like this person just, they really hate the fact that you're, I'm sorry if you're a man watching this and this doesn't resonate, but I've been picking this up where it's like it's a woman that's better than me, or a woman that's like dominating me, or has this together, or is telling me what to do with my money, especially with this dominance here. So yeah, they just don't like that you have this knowledge and that it's even like comparable, or like that it's even better than the knowledge they have. So let's get another card. Okay, rest. Definitely a break between the two of you, and they definitely feel kind of happy to be away from you at this time, just because I feel like you come in with this energy and it's from a good place. They just don't understand it. I feel like you both have pride, you both have a lot of intellect, you both have a lot of intelligence, and this person wants to come through and control it, or you know, they just want you to be silent, or whatever the case is. They want to be the person who's intellectual in this situation. They want to be the person who is in control, pretty much. They don't like being tested, but it's weird that they keep you around if this is how they feel. Yeah, they definitely feel like you're very powerful. They feel like you're very strong. They feel like you're very intelligent, but this person is extremely insecure and messy vibes. I just don't like this vibe. It's kind of dark, this reading. I feel like you're on a pretty good, you have a pretty set path that you're walking down, and it seems like you have your finances together, and a clear journey and a clear intellect and logic and everything. So you really don't need to deal with this person. There's kind of this need, like this person is a test for you. This person, there's something that they're supposed to teach you, but that's not what we're talking about. Because if I started getting into that, this reading would probably be extremely long, and I'd probably use all my energy just solely on pile number 1 if I tapped into all of that shit. I might do a reading that's like, what is this person supposed to teach you, etc., if you guys want me to. But anyway, so let's see how they're feeling when it comes to pursuing a romantic relationship with you, or when it comes to, you know, something in the future between the two of you. These cards have been through it. I think it's time I get new cards. I think I need to get this Oracle deck again, but just, it needs to look better. Anyway, so how are they feeling about this situation? Very soon. So I definitely believe this person is taking a break, but they definitely have plans to still be around you very soon. There's something that this person kind of needs or wants when it comes to you. Love yourself first. Yeah, I feel like this person is very aware that what they're doing is not actual love to you. Like, they know what they're doing is wrong. They might love you, they might care about you, but this isn't like real love. Like, if you love someone, you're not going to put them through certain things. And it seems like this person knows what they're doing. They're putting you through certain things, and they don't really care. I knew this card was going to come out. I literally pictured this card in my head like 5 seconds ago. There might be some differences between the two of you. You might be very spiritual. You might have all of these high expectations for yourself and for the people that you get in relationships with, and etc. But yeah, it just seems like there's a lot of differences between the two of you. You probably have told your friends a lot of shit about them. And there's kind of this energy of not wanting to deal with that. Kind of not wanting to be around your family. Not really wanting to be, like, have to look people in their face in the future. They know they're going to have to, because there's those uncomfortable situations that, like, it's just going to be uncomfortable for them. Because you've possibly told them everything. And your friends and your family probably look at this person like they're a piece of shit. I'm seeing now finances and career. This person definitely is hella focused on money, or like they're focused on it but they're not. And I'm getting like they might be coming to you for financial help. Like, they might honestly see you as someone who's like there for them always when they need help or whatever. I'm getting leech vibes from this person. Like, they low-key hate on you, but they leech off of you sexually. They leech off of you possibly financially, even emotionally. So just be careful. We have rejection. So some of you guys are possibly feeling like you're over this person. You're like, I'm fucking sick of this shit. I'm sick of this person coming in and out. But they're still going to try, because I feel like they've been able to before. They've been able to treat you badly and then come back in with this. They've been able to treat you badly and come back, pretty much. So I do believe there's anger here and there's jealousy. I'm getting, even this card is showing me like evil eye type of energy. So I just gotta be honest with what I see, y'all. Sorry if this reading sounds a bit negative. It's not what you want to hear. If you're watching it from this point, then it definitely resonates. It definitely resonates if you're watching it from there. But anyway, there's definitely partial happiness with you. But if you can see all of the colors, there's a lot of just red and just lower chakras. So this person, there's not a lot of like intellectual stimulation you get from this person. This person doesn't intellectually stimulate you. You probably stimulate them intellectually, but they're so like, they want to see you in such a negative light that they can't even be receptive to the honest wisdom that you give them. So yeah, there's a lot of just lower chakras. So I feel like the situation is more so about sex. You might just eat with this person. There might be like food. There might be, you know, kind of like mind-numbing media that you watch with this person. Maybe you bond over TV. You might bond over gossip. but there's not really any like heart chakra stuff coming out, any real connection that I'm seeing. So I do believe, though, there are happy times that you guys have when it comes to each other. There's happy times you guys have with each other for sure. You probably laugh with this person too. You know, you bond over definitely like some things, but I think the main energy here is pretty toxic. It's up to you what you decide to do. If you've made it this far, then this reading definitely resonates, and there's someone that you know this is about, and you should probably use discernment when dealing with this person in the future. Possibly shouldn't deal with them. They will be making their way back. They are kind of thinking that you're possibly gonna let them go, but if you don't, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this person's just gonna keep doing whatever they're doing, because it's like they have you wrapped around their finger if they can continue just acting any type of way. So definitely use discernment with this person. Set boundaries with them if that's what you want to do. But yeah, I do believe, actually, whatever, that's all I'm gonna pull. Actually, I was gonna pull some tarot, but I feel like that's mainly how they feel about the situation. They're gonna try to step in. They're very aware that this isn't, I mean, if you do get married to this person, they know that this isn't, I'm so sorry to say this, I just have to be honest, but they just know that this isn't the ideal marriage. You guys have so many different beliefs, especially even when it comes to raising kids. So for those of you that have kids with this person, they're frustrated by that, because you guys probably argue about how you should raise your kid. And if you're considering having kids with this person, or you want a kid with them, you don't, because this person has a lot of shit. There's also this energy of like your friends and your family not fucking with them. It's just like they know that you guys aren't a true match. They know this. But for some of you, and I'm sorry to say this, but I literally heard this in my head, some of you are a means to an end. Some of you guys are just someone that they're having sex with casually, or someone that they're manipulating emotionally. They might be convincing you that they want something more than they actually do. I do believe this person, like, you're not intolerable. You're not like, oh, I fucking hate, like, they're not like, I fucking hate this bitch. Oh, sorry, I forgot that I'm not cussing. But they're not like, I hate this person, they're so freaking da-da-da. Of course, I feel like during the times that you intimidate them when it comes to all that you know, or the amount of money you have, or etc., that's when they have these passive, or maybe just flat out aggressive type of behaviors or whatever. That's when this shit manifests, when you intimidate them. So yeah, I do believe this person will be coming back, trying to act like they're new, or trying to act brand new, or trying to apologize. But to me, this is an act. It's all up to you what you decide to do. Once you see this person going back to those same behaviors, or you should even just try to talk about what you're doing when it comes to your finances, or even just make some shit up or whatever, but just see how they react, and see if you see jealousy within them, or see if you just see some weird shit coming from them, and you probably will. So I hope this resonated, though. If it did, please leave a like, because it really helps out my channel. Please subscribe too. You should go binge watch a few of my videos. No, I'm kidding, if you want, though, because I only have, like, by the time I'm uploading this, I only have a few posted. Maybe you're watching this like 2 years in the future, so that would be really cool. And you know, you can binge watch my videos then. But if you're watching this when I upload it now, anyway, yeah, subscribe, all that other fun stuff. You can turn on post bell notifications. This reading was super long, and I have 2 more to do, but I'll survive. I'll live. Hi, pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Pile number 1's reading was a bit much. It was kind of intense. So let's pray that your reading is fun, you know, and not so brutally honest, I guess. So yeah, we're going to be seeing what's happening, how your person feels individually about their own life. Then we're going to see how this person is feeling about you. And then we're going to see how this person's feeling about the relationship in general. So, Queen of Pentacles. So this person might be in feminine energy right now, which is okay. They could be focused on their health, focused on their own goals. Okay, it does seem like this person, they don't have options for something, or they don't want any other options. They might be content with what they're creating. This could be within a relationship, but this could also be when it comes to a career. Like they feel very, like they don't need to look elsewhere for these opportunities. And if there are things being presented to them, this could be other people like wanting to date them. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. If it's like one small part, that's just an example, but regardless, it's like kind of paranoia when it comes to the things that they invest in. So it seems like this person's really protecting their energy at this time. They're not fully satisfied though. They feel like something's missing. So I feel like with you, well, we'll see if this has to do with the relationship or just love in general. But yeah, they don't feel fully content with their life. They might be financially abundant, and they might have all of this stuff financially, but it seems like they feel kind of discontent for the time being. Okay. This person is regretting something. They're kind of regretting walking away from something. Let's see, we're gonna have to get clarifying cards. Okay, so it definitely seems like whoever you're dealing with, they're a workaholic, but this might be someone who has trust issues. They might have paranoia, and it seems like they cut off a lot of people unreasonably, and then they feel bad about it. So, or they're just like really emotionally unavailable, or they might have like control issues, or there's just some sort of like energy. They could be growing out of this, or they could have already grown out of this, but there's this energy where they just want to control everything, or they just want to be in control. Hold on, let's see. Okay, yeah, so this person is overly consumed, which I guess it's okay, but they're hella loyal to themselves. Like very loyal to themselves. They could have gone through a lot of difficult situations when it comes to relationships in the past, when it comes to friendships, whatever the case is. They've gone through a lot of like dark stuff that's just caused them to want to invest in themselves. But with the Tower card coming out reversed, it's like now they have such a stable foundation within themselves. They're not willing to build any unstable situations. They're not gonna invest in instability, but it does seem like they're kind of perceiving everything to be unstable. It does seem like this person, they feel like they can do everything by themselves, and like they don't really need anyone's help, or they don't need anyone to, you know, support them. But they know that's not true because they feel discontent. Like, I mean, yeah, they might not actually need anyone. It doesn't seem like they need anyone. But it does seem like they're not happy living life like this. Like, just being so overly consumed with their self. Yeah, see, 9 of Cups literally reversed represents like, yeah, you have a lot of things to be happy for. But reversed is showing me that they're missing something. And then with the Ace of Cups, it's the card clarifying it. So this person definitely feels like they're missing love or just connection. We'll see if this is how they're feeling about you, because for some of you, you could be in a separation where this person walked away from you and they feel like they feel really dumb for it. But for some of you, this could just be someone that you're casually dating, or a new person. This might not be anything too serious, where this person's like investing in this, or trying to date you, or just trying to get out of their comfort zone because they want something serious. So let's see. Yeah, they definitely have the money, but they're really missing out when it comes to love. And maybe they're getting older. This is not for all of you, because I know some of you guys are younger, but this is definitely for people older. They're kind of like considering settling down, and like this energy is like they're just kind of worried about like being by themselves and not having like this family vibe. This is just something that they're considering. And I do feel like there's regret for like what things that they've walked away from, because they've prioritized their money first. And I do think there might be exes or just people of the past that they could have built this foundation with that they feel bad about. Maybe you're an ex or someone of the past, but even if you're not, it doesn't matter, because yeah, Well, we'll see how they feel about you. But yeah, they created these burdens for themselves. It seems like they created some sort of burden for themselves. So let's get some more of these cards and see how else they're feeling about their individual life. It does seem like this person's very picky about who deserves to be in their energy and who they date. So if they are pursuing you, or if they do want anything serious with you, it's really because they are actually interested. Actually, I'm looking at the card. I don't want to see what the card says. Anger's coming out. Yeah, I definitely feel like this person's partially frustrated. An illumination. Yeah, this person's more so angry with themselves. I don't feel like this is a lot of anger though. Like, I don't feel like this person's like by themselves punching holes in their walls and shit. But I do feel like it's more so they're just angry at themselves, because I'm just getting, even if your person's like younger, they're still kind of older, to the point where they are going to have some time for reflection and things like that. But it seems like during these reflective periods, they do look back and they're just like, they know that they're the reason why, like, a lot of situations haven't come fully into fruition. And maybe they're not the reason why, but it does seem like they're pretty hard on themselves possibly, which is how they even got in this position, by being overly dedicated to their finances and stuff. But yeah, they just kind of regret it, especially if they're older too. If they're older, they're just like, they wasted so much time not really trying to build authentic connections. And yeah, they just feel like, some people feel like they might be too old for this, but it's not the case. So let's get some more cards to see. Sorry, this is tapping into the relationship. It seems like this person has nothing to do, honestly, rather than to think about these relationships, rather than to just like think about the mistakes they made. Like, because it seems like they have their finances. This person might have passive income. They might not, but it does seem like, you know, they pretty much just have time to think about the situation. So clarity and organization. Let's see. Rising above the fray. Yeah, when it comes to this person's life, they're illuminated in their own life. They have this money. They have a stable foundation. Yeah, but we do have the disowned self, which is definitely showing me the energy of them focusing way too much on money, where they forgot about this version of them that wants to have fun, or they forgot about this childhood version of them that has like maybe dreams that aren't going to bring them money, but they're creative outlets for this person, etc. And yeah, it just seems like that version of them, childhood version of them, is kind of making itself known now, I guess. I'm sorry if I'm wording that kind of weirdly, but that's what it seems like. So it does seem like they're going through an ego death at this time, really not valuing the money that they have, just kind of like really just feeling sad, kind of. Like, it's not that they're sad, they're just discontent. They just feel like they wasted time. They just regret. Like, there's just a lot of regret and a lot of like, I don't want to say self-pity, but you know, like just them being kind of mad at themselves. I do feel like there's also a bit of confidence too. Like, for the most part, I mean, if this person wasn't thinking about like love and friendships and stuff like that, this person would be really proud of themselves with how far they've come, especially for those of you whose person was in some sort of like conflicting situation, possibly with family or friends or whatever the case is. They accomplished this despite other people not really wanting them to win, not really wanting them to be successful. Some of you guys might not know this about your person. Like, you might not know that this person because some of you guys, this is a new connection, so you have no idea what's happening in their family life. You know what I mean? But let's see. Yeah, what lights you up? This is literally it. It's like this person now having to ask these questions, like, what's important to me? What do I value? What do I want to do with my life? Where do I want to go? Like, yeah, they've accomplished things financially, but it just seems like they feel like their life is just still somewhat kind of boring. Like, it kind of feels boring to them because it's like so much work and no play. But they've just been so overly consumed with their foundation. Like, some of you guys, this person could have grown up without money or something like that, to where it's like they're not going to allow their foundation or their stability to be threatened, especially not by themselves. So yeah, energetic upgrades, a new way of being. So yeah, this person definitely has been having an ego death. They've been wanting to show up differently in their life. They've been valuing different things in their life. And that's the main vibe for this person, for your situation. We're going to see also how they're feeling about you and stuff. But yeah, there's not too much going on with them. They don't have too many thoughts about their life. Just the main thing is like, now I have all of this money, or I have all of this blank. It's like, who do I get to share it with, kind of. But even if your person is young and you might not feel like they have a lot of money, they still do kind of feel very discontent. I do think that there is stability, but for whoever you're dealing with, like, there has to be. And yeah, they just feel discontent when it comes to their relationships. They could have had relationships in the past, but they could have been really meaningless or surface level. And I feel that's the same for friendships. But anyway, we're going to see how they feel about you at this time. Oof. How are they feeling about my pile number 2? Okay, so I don't know that they're viewing you as this King of Swords. Let me get a clarifying card just in case. Okay, I do think you have... I think that this person's thinking two things. Possibly you have other people interested in you, multiple people interested in you. But I'm also kind of feeling like this person feels that, for some of you, this definitely isn't for all of you, because I don't think for all of you this person's thinking this way, but for some of you this person's definitely like, I can provide for this person, especially if you're someone from the past or someone that they cut off and then allowed to come back into their life. They're definitely feeling like, you know, that they want to, or maybe that this is even an obligation. Now, for those of you that this is like a new person, because I'm more so feeling this new energy, or at least this newfound energy, this new way of like being, but this person definitely feels like they do feel like you have this masculine energy, for those of you here. And I don't think that they're conscious of it. They're not like, oh, this girl or guy is hyper masculine, but they're just feeling like, and for some of you, you could be a guy watching this for a girl, which maybe I should have been saying that before, because I did see feminine energy from the beginning of the reading. Hopefully I wasn't using gender specific terms. Sometimes I do and I forget, but regardless, they definitely, if you are a masculine figure, they definitely view you as a provider. But regardless, like with this feminine, or no, regardless, this person's viewing you as someone, doesn't matter your gender, someone who is very capable, someone who is very intellectual, someone who can have these intellectual conversations, but also someone who possibly might not be swayed or pushed by their emotions. Like, their emotions aren't a factor when it comes to their decision making, and this might be admirable. This could be, for some of you, this person could have brought up certain topics to see, they could have brought up certain topics to see like how you would respond. Like I feel like they kind of tested you in some senses, which is kind of fucked, but it seems like they tested you to see how you would react to certain things, and you just really haven't. You might not be aware that they've tested you. They definitely kind of have their guard up. I feel like you have your guard up too. I feel like this person sees themselves in you in this situation so far. They're seeing themselves in you. They're seeing that you've definitely overcome a lot, and maybe whatever you've created, you've built for yourself, and it's like you're protecting it. And I feel like this person views themselves the same way. Like there's been a lot of struggle to get where you are. Maybe this doesn't resonate for all of you, but it's okay. If the entire thing doesn't resonate, it's just probably not for you. But regardless, it seems like this person, they see that you've built some sort of foundation, and if you haven't built anything financially, it's regarding the foundation you have within yourself, or this could even be it doesn't have to, you don't have to have, you didn't, oh God, why can I not talk? You didn't have to build anything like extravagant or anything crazy, like, oh my God, who is this person? And they build an empire. But like, you know, if you have at least some sort of stability and security within yourself and within your family environment, then you're not going to allow anyone to take it, like, to come in between that. I feel like that's where you are currently. So it does seem like this person is very aware that you've gone through a lot of stuff. For some of you guys, this defensiveness definitely comes from what this person did to you in the past. But for a lot of you, when this person, when this person looks at you, it's kind of like they know that you've gone through a lot of stuff. Like they feel like you've gone through a lot. They also feel like you're keeping things within. You're not being too real. Maybe it's because of this defensiveness. This person might think that you're more interested in them. They might think that there's more that you'd like to say, or like that you'd like to do, but you're trying to play this like safe energy, or you're just trying to protect yourself from this person in some sense. This person thinks you're not being honest to them though. Something is like, they think that there's something here, and it could be financially for some of you guys, definitely not for all of you, but for some of you, there's just something that this person thinks that you're hiding. They might not, let's see actually, oopsies, this card just flew out. Let's just get all the cards out first. Okay, let's get a clarifying card. Okay, so yeah, it just seems like you could have opened up to them about a toxic ex or something of this nature. I just feel like some of you guys opened up to this person about some toxicity that you've experienced, or if you didn't, it's kind of written all over you. And if you didn't open up to them, they're the ones that created this toxicity. They could have cheated on you or something of that nature. But yeah, there's just like this type of energy here where it's like this person kind of walking on thin ice with you. Not really walking on thin ice, but just understanding that in order for this situation to work, you know, they have to be kind of considerate and like overly patient. Like they just understand that they have to be patient. We'll see if this person wants to invest in this when it comes to like how they feel about a relationship, because for some of you, this person might be, and it's definitely not for all of you, but for some of you, this person's kind of like weary about that. They're kind of just like, they don't know if they want to invest into all of that right now, or if they even can. So yeah, I feel like this person wants you to be honest about something, or they're just more so feeling you out. They don't really have a full understanding of what they want with you, because for some of you, okay, yeah, Queen of Wands, there's just there's a confusing type of energy with this person, because you might kind of be dealing with bad luck at this time. For some of you, this isn't for all of you, or at least this person is just thinking that you are. For some of you, I hate saying this, I hate being, but this is, my honest reading, so I'm sorry. I know, like, there's so many readings that are just out here like, wow, this person is obsessed and blah blah blah, but for some of you, this is someone that you're going on like dates with, or that you're just casually talking to. And for some of you, this is someone that you're in a relationship with, but like there's like this energy of like, just, they don't view you as like a perfect person. They definitely are attracted to you. They definitely think that you're attractive, but there's definitely something here with like finances, and possibly you just not being as lucky as this person or something, or just like, yeah, I don't know. They're kind of just like feeling you out, especially for those of you that you're dating this person. They just kind of want to know, because some of you guys might not be unlucky. I'm just kind of feeling like this, like some of you guys aren't rich, which is kind of surface level for this person. Like maybe this is why they've been single all this time, if this is how they actually feel. Take what resonates, guys. If you're kind of getting weird energy from your person, and honestly, don't like be too obsessed with this person or even with the answers in this reading, because this is just their current feelings. Like, they can change. It seems like for some of you, they don't have a clear perception on you to begin with. Like, they're not like, oh yeah, this person's like this. Like, it's definitely something that can change. You could have just had bad luck in your life for some of you, but yeah, this is kind of, you could have just had bad luck in your life, and you could have like opened up to this person and said like, you've overcome this, or you could just make it very clear that you're a capable person. For some of you, like, you've made it clear that you're perfectly capable on your own, and you've overcome all of this bad stuff. And it's like you're kind of looking at them with like these, not even judgmental eyes, but just like this, you're really looking, both of you guys are really like just looking at each other and looking for all the red flaws and stuff. So take what resonates, guys. Some things that I said, some details that I said are not going to apply to your situation. I really don't think, for the majority of you, I don't think this person has weird energy. Maybe some of you guys, this person's a bit bougie, I guess, but for most of you guys, I'm not really getting that. I'm more so getting like, this person is just like, it's very apparent that you've accomplished certain things, and you've overcome certain things, and it's a bit intimidating, because some of you guys are like going into the situation with that mindset, with this mindset of like, am I gonna have to deal with this like, I don't know, it's just a bit intimidating, your energy. Yeah, so yeah, it definitely seems like this person might be like, you're not fully over this. Like, whatever has happened in the past, for some of you, this person's wondering if they're like a rebound or something. Especially if this is like, this could have been a friend that you just decided to start talking to, not for all of you. But like, yeah, there's like this weird energy of them feeling like, is this person fully over this situation? Yeah, some of you guys confided in this person. If you've confided in this person, then this is for you. If you haven't confided in them, this probably isn't for you. It probably isn't, because I feel like there's definitely been like some conversations that have been had about like certain issues, or even if they're just slight conversations, like this could be slight things where you're just like, yeah, I've been through this. Like, maybe you didn't get deep into it, but you have told this person what you've gone through, and they're kind of just like, is this person even emotionally like available for me? Like, either, yeah, they're just wondering if you're available to them. So yeah, if this situation doesn't bring a lot of peace, they're not overthinking right now. They're kind of just in this energy where it's like, right now things are cool. Right now this person's cool. Right now they're not like being clingy or like crazy, or they're not really giving me too many red flags. Like, that's kind of their mind. But they're like, if red flags show up, then it's their peace over everything. So yeah, that's the main thing that I'm seeing. We're of course going to pull some oracle cards too to get like full-on clarity. How are they feeling about, yeah, you're pretty honest. You have a lot of obligations. There's a neutral type of energy here. Like, yeah, they're willing so far. They're attracted to you so far. They believe you do have judgment. You guys possibly have intellectual conversations. It does seem like you're pretty strong. They have a neutral feeling. They're attracted to you. They think that you have goals and you're a pretty focused person. And yeah, they think that you could possibly be good together too. But there is a lot of like neutral, like they're just neutral. They definitely see you as someone who's like, you've gone through a lot of stuff, so you might be by yourself currently. This isn't for all of you. You could have told this person that you're not dating or that you're celibate or some shit like that. And I'm seeing that like they just see you as someone who's very introspective. Some of you guys, this is spiritually motivated. Like, you decided to be celibate, you decided to not date or do certain things because of your spirituality, and possibly also because of your financial, sorry, this shit's loud, possibly also because of your financial goals. But yeah, they definitely are, like, there's opposition here. There's like a little bit of negative, now I don't want to say negative energy. Why did this get so loud? Like, I don't know why this just irritated me with how loud this decided to get. But, yeah, they feel like you've definitely, like, gone through some stuff. There's, like, some negative energy that you've overcome. But it's definitely something that's made you pretty strong. We have Weaver of Fate, so whatever it is, you've overcome it. You've transcended it. So, perp. And they're very aware of that, and they see you pretty much creating a life for yourself, and you could have already done so. So let's get some of these cards. I do think this person knows that at your core, you're a lot nicer than you let yourself be seen as. Like, you might want to be seen as like dark or like hard, or you just don't want your vulnerability to be seen. And it's like this person definitely sees through that. But they know, it's like you're going into the situation. This is not for all of you. Some of you guys are going into the situation acting like, yeah, it's whatever. Maybe you're not saying it's whatever, but you're kind of acting like, you know, you're not too interested in a relationship, or it's not too important to you. But this person's like, you're here, you're investing in me, it is important to you. At least that's how their mind goes. It's not from a fucked up, like, from a like manipulative mindset. It's just like this person kind of can see through you a little bit. They just want to make sure, like, they're just feeling this out, and they just want to make sure you're actually not like just trying to get a rebound or something. So, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. Let's see, because I feel like this is kind of pointing to more past stuff. But you could be more fun than this person, but I feel like they kind of like this energy about you. Like, I don't think your energy is too serious. And this might be a change that they've kind of wanted. Like, it seems like this person kind of has been overly consumed with work, and like there's been no like fun type of shit. And especially like this energy, the masculine energy, regardless, I'm just gonna say the masculine energy in the spread is more serious, and the feminine energy seems to be like, even though yes, they have something that like stability that they're trying to create, there's still like this fiery energy, this impulsive energy at times. Okay, so what I'm more so seeing, especially for those of you that I said there's like bad luck or something like this that's happened in the past, some of you guys have had this time where there was just a lot of partying or just a lack of seriousness. That's the best way I can explain it right now. A lack of seriousness. And now it's just like you're fixing things up, you're cleaning things up. Now you're just focused on becoming a better version of yourself. And yeah, you could have told this person that you had a rough past. You could have told this person, you know, about some of the things you've overcome, maybe through small talk, or maybe just because you're genuinely proud of yourself and you tell a lot of people about it. But yeah, that's the main thing I'm seeing. But they also think that, like, yeah, you might be like trying to better your life or whatever, but you still do have fun, and you still do have this fun energy to you. Like, yeah, this is the most prevalent stuff, which is like, you know, the possible insecurities you could be dealing with, the possible, like, they're more so just peeping all the red flags. I'm sorry for those of you that are in a relationship and this possibly isn't resonating, because I'm more so getting like the most intense energy here is like this new energy. So this is more so for people that are just now talking to someone. But regardless, I forgot what I want to say. They're just looking at the red flags and thinking of the possible outcomes. Yeah, we have laws, not justice, rules that are not fair. Certain things happen to you in your situation that just, you know, your life possibly hasn't been like fully easy. It does seem like this person would actually support you. Like, it doesn't seem like they're looking at the situation and like feeling like, oh yep, I'm gonna do this to her, and like, well, yep, that I can take advantage, because crazily enough, a lot of guys are like that. But this person, they're not in their mindset where it's like, oh yeah, I can take advantage of this person, like they're super needy or whatever. But it's also like this energy where this person looks at you and you're just not someone that could be taken advantage of to begin with. Like, yeah, they don't feel that you're someone that could be taken advantage of. But yeah, there's just a lot of this energy of the past that this person sees within you, which is why at first I'm like, is this a past situation? And for some of you it might be, but because the energy is more like prevalent when it comes to the new people, I'm kind of just going to focus on that, just because it's confusing me a little bit to keep going back and forth. Like, it's a bit confusing, but regardless, there's just a lot of this energy. This person kind of feeling like bad, just feeling bad about the past. And yeah, just seeing you make all of these changes despite everything that you've gone through. And they're definitely, I have hiccups right now, so I'm sorry, but they're definitely like, even though they don't know you all like that, there's like kind of this energy of like being proud of you, or just like this energy of like, wow, you know, like just being kind of impressed, I guess is the word. Being kind of impressed with, like, you have this confidence, and you have like, even though this person definitely sees through that, and they know that you have like this loving, like, light soul, but like they are actually like impressed by your confidence and impressed by your ethic, your work ethic is what I meant to say. Even if you don't have everything stable, like everything, like you've gone through a lot of dark stuff and you've managed to pull yourself out of it. And you might have this mindset where it's like, you know, I can't go back to yesterday, or I can't sit here and like cry about what has happened to me and cry about this, that, and the third. Yeah, we have anger coming out though, so I definitely feel like this person, like, it's like they kind of, for some of you, this definitely isn't for all of you, but for some of you, this person's definitely like really attracted to you, but they're kind of also in this energy where it's like they want to be the person that like kind of lowers your guard, I guess. Like they want, like, there's just this really strong energy to you where it's like they would like for you to be vulnerable with them. So we have magic coming out. You guys definitely have, whatever you're doing within your life right now, this person's just super impressed by. You could tell this person that you've manifested certain things. You could share the fact that you know, you enjoy manifestation or things of that nature. Like you might share that type of energy with them, and they're definitely like impressed by this if you've like actually dived deep into how you've manifested things. I feel like there's like a lot of small talk that this person just like, they might be the type of person to psychoanalyze you, or just feel like they know you just based off like small conversations that you have. They might not really know you, but seems like they like to believe that they know people and they can read people really well. But regardless, yeah, they're definitely really attracted to you. They definitely feel like if they were to get in a relationship with you, they would support you. And they feel like you're somebody who's very hyper focused on yourself, because possibly you have to be. They definitely see you as someone who's not playing games, someone who's very intellectual, someone who sees through a lot of bullshit. But luckily for you, this person isn't here for BS. Seems like they actually want a relationship. So now we're going to ask the cards if you should deal with them, or like, is it worth dealing with them? Is it worth trying to pursue something more? Is it worse? Did I say that? I hope I said, is it worth? I don't know. Enunciating has been like annoying for me recently. Okay, heart-to-heart conversations. It definitely seems like this person kind of wants to get to know you more for yourself. Yeah, this person kind of just, they're looking at you as someone who's still kind of tied to the past, whether you're aware of it or not. It might not even be true, but this person is just someone who thinks they can understand people really well. Retreat coming out. And let's see. Last card. Then we'll go to this other oracle deck. Okay, healing family issues. So yeah, you could have confided in this person about some of the toxicity that your family could have gone through, and this could be something that they see for sure. But I don't know, I feel like both of you guys are kind of like within this relationship, they just want to get to know you more. I don't think they're saying like, yes, I want to be with this person or whatever. It's more so just feeling your energy out. I don't feel like this person's too strongly attached to this situation, or even too strongly attached to the outcome of this situation. Because this person's possibly to themselves a lot of the time. With this retreat card, it's comfortable for them. I think both of you guys have some like trauma that you've gone through when it comes to the past. You both kind of have this trauma. Okay. Let's get one more card. But yeah, so it seems like it's up for like, you know, whatever happens, happens. Like, this person's like, for some of you guys, I don't know, some of you guys, this person's definitely like going to, I don't want to say that they're going to walk away, but I think this person might be just like, they have their own issues at times. They might just be, I think it might be both of you guys, where it's like the communication and everything is just not stable. It's just not like, there's nothing that's like set in stone. Like, they're not like, yes, I want to be with this person, or yes, I want this, or yes, I want that. Like, they're just kind of vibing. But I feel like it's like, if you end up ghosting them, or because you possibly could be retreating or whatever, and they're like, if that happens, then it happens. They're kind of just like, whatever. Like, it's just this vibe. It's like, this situation could possibly not come into fruition. It could possibly not be anything that serious. And they're just like, whatever. They're not like too attached to it too much. They understand that they have work to do, and they understand that you have work to do when it comes to your family foundation and just your foundation in general. And it's like, if that outweighs it, if that's more important than this relationship, they understand that. It's like, they'll give you your space. They have their own things that they're focused on as well. And they're just like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal for them. They're very determined when it comes to their future, and when it comes to, I don't even think they're very determined to find someone that's for them, to be honest with you. And they're very determined for things to be right. You know what I mean? And it's like, if it's not right, that's okay. Like, they're not going to force it. But yeah, they still want to get to know you. They're determined to get to know you, it seems. But it seems like your energy might be more so flaky than theirs, or at least that's just how you're presenting your energy. Some of you guys could be playing mind games at this time to try to win this person over, or to try to get this person to like, you know, want you more or whatever, but they're kind of interpreting this as you kind of backing away for some of you, and they're just accepting of that. They're just like, if you're not interested, that's okay. And yeah, they expect the same from you too. Like if they feel that, like if they feel like the situation isn't right for them or whatever the case is, and they decide not to pursue anything with you, they would expect the same like consideration, I guess. So yeah, damn, your reading was 41 minutes long. What the fuck? This was a pretty long reading. So that's pretty much all I have though for this situation. Sadly, I have to put my phone on the charger. Otherwise, we would be doing pile number 3, but that's okay. So thank you guys for getting this reading. Thank you for staying until the end. If you stayed until the end, comment an emoji down below. Comment like a rabbit emoji, just because it's the first charm I see. But comment a rabbit emoji so I know that you made it to the end. Or no, comment the moon. The moon. Turn on my post notifications. Turn on all of that stuff to show your support. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. I do appreciate all of you guys for being here and for making it to the end. Bye. Yo, welcome pile number 3 to your reading. So the other 2 piles, the first one was really intense. The second one wasn't too intense. I'm hoping that this one is really lighthearted and fun, but you know, this might be my very brutally honest pile. This might be what that is. So regardless though, we're going to be seeing what's going on in your person's personal life, you know, what they're going through when it comes to just them. And then we're going to see how they're feeling about you. And then we're going to see how they're feeling about just the relationship in general, and if they even want to pursue something committed with you. So right now, this person's definitely working towards something, definitely trying to create something for themselves for sure. They're taking their time, and I feel like even I'm seeing an elk in the background, so it's definitely showing me that your person, whoever this is, they honestly might be low-key spiritual. But I'm also seeing with the moon card coming out that like they might be spiritual in the ways where they know how important it is to like keep things quiet and like move in silence. But yeah, I forgot to mention that elk that I'm seeing in the background just really points to someone who is pretty noble, I guess. I know that's kind of corny, but someone who's kind of noble, someone who's kind of, they would make a good father. Even if it's a feminine energy watching, this is just how elks are described, because it's a masculine, it literally is a male animal. But elks make good fathers, good mothers, good friends. Just, you know, they're a great support system. I do believe this person right now is just trying to get themselves fully established, and like they want to be supportive to whoever they decide to be in a romantic relationship with. Yeah, this person's hella investing, and they're focused on investing. They might be thinking about investing in you. This might be that energy. I do believe this person has been working really freaking hard towards something, and they're not really seeing as many results as they want. They are patient, and they do understand that, you know, in order to create something, you have to put in all this work or whatever. But they're kind of discouraged. They're kind of just like feeling some type of way about themselves. They're kind of just like am I good enough for this? Or like, you know, because it seems like they're making something completely new, or they could have just been working at a job for a really long time and never got a promotion. Like, that's just the type of energy I'm getting with this person, and they're kind of a bit discouraged. They kind of don't want anyone to see this though. They're kind of like hiding and just working in silence and just hoping, but they are discouraged, and I don't feel like this person feels comfortable enough with anyone to really share this, or to really say like, yeah, I'm kind of going through it right now, kind of, you know, maybe they're not struggling financially, but they want more for themselves. The star card, yeah, this person's definitely trying to manifest something new though, asking, praying for something new, hoping something new comes from something. They're giving to themselves too, you know. So this is like their energy is very patient, but it's more so like they're just kind of getting discouraged now, you know, like they're understanding they're still committed to their journey or whatever, but they're kind of just like, they're getting discouraged. Yeah, so I feel like this person might be kind of coming up with a new plan of action though, because they could have been doing something. This has nothing to do with your relationship as well. At least I don't believe it does. But yeah, they could have been realizing like, yeah, this isn't working for me, or I'm not really getting what I want out of this, so fuck that. That's their mindset. Oh wait, I don't like pulling the cards if I'm looking at what card it is. But anyway, yeah, so they're kind of in this space right now where they're possibly like slowing down on working hard, coming up with a plan, and just tapping into self-love. Yeah, they're kind of sad. They're kind of just like, am I good enough? Like, is this for me? Should I be doing this? Like, that's just this kind of energy. You're not going to see the next card that comes out, but yeah, they're trying to grow. They're trying to just figure out, like, what can I do? Like, what's a better avenue for me to walk down? Because they've been doing this for so long, they're just kind of like, obviously I shouldn't be wasting my time. Like, I do think they're still committed to the long-term goal, but there's just a different strategy that they're thinking of and that they're trying to incorporate. And yeah, this person seems spiritual in a sense. They might not be the same type of spiritual as you and I, or you might not be spiritual at all, but this person, they have a strong sense of self. They have a lot of faith as well. They are just a little bit sad because they just don't feel good enough, kind of. Like, they're just like, I've been doing the work that I've been doing. There's some people who haven't done half of what I've done, and they're like, they're good. They're successful. So they're frustrated. Preparations coming into fruition. Yeah, so this person's definitely casting out a net and like hoping to get something. They're remaining, like, they have faith, but it's kind of like this blind faith at this point that's mixed with like this energy of sadness. You know, there's just like, I already started this, so I have to keep going. It's like, God, don't fucking fail me. Like, that's just the kind of vibe that I'm getting with this person. Is like, I'm praying for this. God, do not do me wrong at this time. Yeah, this person definitely, they are blessed. There's a lot of like throat chakra, heart chakra. This person isn't the type of person that's like overly consumed with sex or like overly consumed with food and money and stuff. They ultimately just really want to be happy. They ultimately just want their stability. They want to feel good. Like, that's just the main thing. There's so much blue and green in this entire spread. So they might be someone who's trying to like start a podcast, or they might sing, or they might like do something in that way where there's just some sort of expression. But it seems like this person, their entire goal is to be in a position to help others, which is really good vibes. Good vibes. Yeah, this is the Drifter card. They're kind of just like right now, because I feel like this is someone who might be financially like literate or whatever, to where they're not dumb to the point where like they're just gonna spend their money and like be stupid as fuck and like buy a whole bunch of like liabilities, I guess. Like, they're not like that. So they might have money saved or whatever, but they're kind of in this drifting type of energy, trying to come up with a plan, just trying to manifest, trying to meditate, just trying to feel like good, you know, just trying to continuously bring their energy up. They definitely have their guard down, and yeah, they're just like, whatever happens happens. But they are trying to create a plan, but they've surrendered. Luck and right timing. So yeah, this is the energy that's surrounding them. This is very positive, and I think it's because this person has maintained a super positive energy. Like, this person actually is, out of all of the piles, this is the best one. This person gave me the best vibes out of everyone. This person seems the most ready for a relationship out of the rest of the people, or at least the most like, yeah, so whatever. I'm feeling though, you know, there's a lot of luck surrounding them that they're unaware of. And I think the fact that they are staying committed to their goals, regardless of the lack of success, they're really someone who's meditating, and someone who's like, whether it's like, it might not be the same meditation that you and I do. It could be like just journaling or whatever the case is, but this is someone who definitely introspects. They spend time alone. They create another plan. They're hyper fixated on their goals. And this in itself is positive, because wherever your attention is, that's where energy goes. And I feel like their attention has just been on themselves and how they're gonna obtain this abundance. So let's get these cards. This is the deck I should have been shuffling. Okay. Let's see. Damn it. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to. Just need to shuffle a few more times. Okay, I believe this is it. Okay, have you answered your calling? Even though that resonates, I kind of feel like this card wasn't for them. Like, I feel like I need to shuffle more. So I'm going to put this one back, even though it could 100% resonate with this. 100%. But I just feel like I want to put it back for some reason. Okay. Yeah, so definitely with this person, there's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of just worrying and not feeling good enough for some reason, just because they haven't, like, it didn't happen exactly as they wanted it to happen. Like, whatever career and whatever abundance they're about to receive, like, they're just kind of focused on how other people did it. And they're kind of just looking like, wow, they received 200,000 followers in 2 months and I didn't, you know, like that type of vibe. So just kind of overly consumed with it, you know, overly like just worrying. Okay, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And that card wanted to come out earlier too with like, you know, have you answered your deepest calling? So this is where they are right now. And look, it's here again. So they've already surrendered to this. They've already decided that they're going to answer their true calling or whatever. And so that's just where they are right now. Very focused. If they're kind of like not talking to you a lot, it's because they've risked something big, you know, like they could have like, they just risked something and now they're just really wanting to make sure it works out for them. And there's just a little bit of frustration because they don't see, like, there is a lot of positive energy surrounding them at this time. There's a lot of abundance that's going to be following them, but they really don't know. They don't feel it. They have blind faith and they're hoping, but they're not in the space where it's like, yeah, I got this, or my manifestations are mine. They're still kind of just trying to release some limiting beliefs. I feel like they were in that space before, and they're possibly trying to get back to that space, but because they've been working so hard, they're kind of just like, you know, is it gonna happen or not? So let's see. Let's pull some cards to see now how they're feeling about you, how they view you, stuff of that nature. I don't know, saying the word view recently has just been annoying as hell. Okay, so for some of you, you're kind of in a separation. I do believe this person's like they're kind of in this space. If their finances aren't together, or if everything isn't together, they're kind of not really happy, and they kind of don't want to be in relationships, or they kind of just don't even want to be bothered. I feel like they do miss you, but they don't want to admit that. Yeah, this is this energy. I feel you could be in separation with this person. Yeah, they don't want to like completely let go of this situation. They don't want to like just leave you or whatever, but they do want to feel good about themselves. They're definitely really overthinking about you, even sorry for the hiccups, even though they don't want to, even though they want it to seem like they're over it. Yeah, they want to work with you, but I also feel like it's like they kind of just want to surrender to you. Whoa, which might sound a little bit weird. That might sound like what, but it's kind of like they're just so tired and like they feel sad and they just kind of want to be comforted not comforter. They kind of want to be comforted and like reassured that they're good enough and stuff. But it seems like this person has pride. And I don't feel like when they do come towards you, because they definitely are going to come towards you, this is like kind of, you know how like a kid will like isolate themselves, or like for example, I'm going to school mad, but you really want people to ask you how you are. Like that's kind of them. Like, but I don't feel like you should with this person. So we have pestilence, corruption, and malice. I wonder what this could mean. Whoa, we have to get clarifying cards for this, because this is how they're viewing you. And this one, curiosity, madness, and forbidden knowledge. This is kind of interesting. This is taking a bit of a turn. I have to get some clarifying cards for tarot though. So why do they feel this way? Or at least give me like clarity on this. Damn, I hate when these cards fly. Too many. I only take 2 or 1. Okay, I'm just gonna shuffle and take one from the top because it's being hella annoying right now. Okay, so there's definitely some negativity. Damn, so most of this reading is mostly going to be for people in separation or people like that are going through something with their person for sure. I do think this person could have done something wrong to you that they kind of feel bad for. There could have been a situation where you weren't even supposed to be with them from the beginning. This isn't for all of you, but for some of you, you know, there could have been some sort of third party situation, whatever the case is. So either you guys were the third party, you know, and this person feels bad about however they met you, or they decided to deal with a third party at one point in time. I was definitely, actually, I really don't, well, maybe, I guess that could be the case. This could be like, there's just something that they feel guilty for. And maybe this is definitely, well, this is 100% past energy, because their energy now is pretty positive to me. Like, I wouldn't have even expected these cards to come out. So, yeah, it seems like their focus is different now, but there's kind of this energy surrounding this situation where it's just like, there's just negativity here. And they could be kind of wanting to avoid having to have some sort of uncomfortable conversations, but they don't want the situation to be over between the two of you. So that's interesting. Let's get some of these cards to see how else they're feeling about you. And then we'll see how they feel about the situation. If it's worth continuing to talk to them or not. Okay, please don't lose hope. Yeah, so they definitely did do something. I feel like they're just taking their time to come towards you at this time. And, you know, again, they feel bad about something, but they're just hoping that, you know, you don't lose hope. So this is, and I guess that goes back to the beginning of this reading too, because there is this kind of desire to invest in you, but also like feeling like tired, you know, like this person just kind of feels tired. So you guys could have had arguments in the past, etc., but they kind of really do want their space, if I'm being honest. And with this corruption and malice and all of this other stuff, they really don't want to be like, they just don't want to deal with any arguments, or they just don't want to deal with any sort of like negativity between the two of you. Like, they're just trying to avoid it, if I'm being honest. And yeah, it's showing me that like they're kind of just hoping that you're still available for them, but I feel like they know that you are still available for them. Like, there's just something, like, they know that you're not willing to let them go for some reason. You guys could have a really strong connection, but they're just like, they're not gonna let me go. Yeah, they definitely feel like you're stuck on them. They might be watching you, they might be watching your social media, but I do feel like this person is bored without you. I do feel like this person's somewhat bored without you. I feel like they do miss you, honestly. Like, they do long for a stronger connection between the two of you, but they feel stuck themselves. Like, I don't know, there's just a lot of guilt, but also like, it's like they want to come towards you correctly now. It's like now it's like nothing is together for them. And soon, I honestly feel like soon it will be, because there's just been, you could have been in separation for a long time, especially because I'm seeing this the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. This is someone who has been putting in work when it comes to themselves, when it comes to that. They could have honestly been very toxic to you in the past. I wasn't seeing that at the beginning of the reading because they've had honestly a different type of energy. And I'll pull tarot to see like, did they actually change, or are they actually like a good person now or whatever. But yeah. Not the yes. So it's just showing me there's been a lot of work being done, and they feel like they want to come correct, and they feel like they can come correct towards you. Yeah, there's change here, but there's just this unknown energy, because this person, they've been changing and they've been sacrificing all of this stuff, and it's like this might not happen for them. Like whatever they've been sacrificing or whatever they have tried to obtain for them, it's a possibility that it won't work. And it's like, especially this person just doesn't want to be viewed this way anymore. I feel like they're overly concerned about how you are viewing them and how you feel about them. They feel like you think that they're a failure in some sense, just because, I don't know, I don't really think, like, I don't know, it's just like showing me like this negativity, and it's like whatever they're about to go through, it could possibly end bad for them. And it's just like they don't want to be viewed like this by you. Like they don't want to risk this and fuck up, and then it's just like, again, you know, like I don't know if you guys have had arguments about their finances, or if you've had arguments about like what they're investing in or what they're doing, or if they have, like, I don't know, but I'm feeling like they just don't want to have these arguments. Like they just want to feel stable, and they just want to feel good. Like they just want to feel like proud of themselves and like accomplished. Yeah. And there could be a little bit of competition, because you could have already, when it comes to you, you could be this creative person. You could have already obtained things for yourself, and this person might have, like, this could be definitely past energy. There could have been jealousy when it comes to like you. Like I really feel like this person, they do have a good heart, because it's like they noticed, like, there could have been toxicity like happening within your situation. There could have been arguments. This person could have found themselves being low-key jealous of you, and low-key jealous of what you have accomplished when it comes like in your career or whatever. And it's just showing me they really want to take a step back from that. There could have just been arguments between the two of you, and this person just doesn't fuck with, like, they don't want it to be like that. Like whatever was happening in the past, they didn't want that to be the theme of their relationship, which is why they took it upon themselves to walk away. I do think for some of you, there could have been like a third party situation, but I don't feel like that for the most of you. I just feel like this situation wasn't peaceful anymore between the two of you. Like it stopped being peaceful, but the main reason why it stopped being peaceful was them, and they knew that, and they just wanted to go within and heal from this. I do believe, especially if this person has become spiritual, or if they were spiritual in the past, like there's this energy of them understanding, like, and just wanting to do shadow work and wanting to heal from this. Yeah, we have sweetness coming out. This person thinks that you're very sweet. This person views you as very sweet. And this person really feels like you don't deserve this from them. Like, they kind of just feel like, yeah, this, like, they don't deserve this. You don't deserve this. Like, the situation did become very toxic. I do believe that this person, they do want a fresh start with you. They don't want to let this go and, like, start over with a new person. But I do feel like they are putting this like, this is the last thing that they're worried about at this time. Because without any money, they feel like they can't even have a happy, stable relationship. Or without, you know, stability, they feel like they can't have that happy, stable relationship that they want, because they know that they project on people. And so I feel like they're kind of just like, they want their space. Yeah, disruption here. So there was a disruption in your energy when it comes to both of you guys. Like, you guys used to be there was just a very chill, like, even if you see this card, it's saying like all in the golden afternoon. Like I'm just getting like this afternoon vibe, like just really excited vibe, like just chill. Like there was just a very chill, sweet energy happening between the two of you. And further within the relationship, there was just a massive disruption within them. And it's like they feel, and this could have been you too. Some of you guys could have had your own problems and issues that possibly manifested into the relationship. But I feel like it's just like they noticed this change. And this change is just like they wanted to take a step back because they just want things to be normal between the two of you guys again. Like they just want things to be okay. But I feel like they know the main reason why it's not okay is their finances, for sure. They do feel kind of bored. They do feel kind of stuck. But they know, I feel like this person knows that you're waiting for them. Like you guys could have had a really strong connection. It could have been really lighthearted and really chill. And they just know that, like, yeah, I mentioned third party in the beginning. It might not be a third party for most of you. Regardless, they just want things to be back to how they were before. So now we're going to see how they feel about a relationship between the two of you. I do feel like this person's going to be coming back. I have a strong feeling that they're going to be coming back, but I could be wrong. So let's see. How are they feeling about a commitment between the two of you guys? Yeah, they have romantic feelings towards you. They really, it's like this energy of like this person really desiring you for like comfort. Wanting to be comfortable with you. Healing family issues. Yeah, some of this person's projection and their issues could definitely be familial or could have something to do with their family. But like I mentioned with that one card that came out, it was like forbidden knowledge or whatever the case is. This person might not have liked to talk about their family or at least just certain issues that they've had when it comes to relationships and things of that nature. I also feel like this person could have been very dismissive when you have brought up certain issues within the relationship. But I feel like during this introspective period, this person definitely had to have, it's like they had to sit there with themselves and really tap into this stuff. And they're still tapping into it. So yeah, right now, this person could have been kind of controlling within your situation. They could have been trying to like boss you around, or just like, they were just controlling in a way that they didn't like though. Like they weren't comfortable with how they started to act and behave within this situation. Like it was kind of unlike them. Well, it's unlike them. They just don't want to be like this. Like that's just the main vibe that I'm getting. Like they just don't want things to be like this, like in their own life. So yeah, I do think that this person feels you're worth waiting for, and this person is also willing to wait for you if they come back and you're not willing to accept them, or you're not happy with whatever happened between the two of you. This person has a new energy, because I feel like the energy that I picked up at the beginning of the reading, I think that's their energy naturally. Like that's their energy naturally. Their energy is very patient, very calm, very open. I do think that this person could have developed feelings for you and started possibly being possessive towards you, or like, you know, like this person probably doesn't develop feelings for a lot of people, so when they do, they're kind of possessive, which isn't an excuse. But I think that, you know, that's where the negativity started manifesting. But also their insecurity within themselves. They have created this standard that like, yes, relationships, I need to have this money and I need to give this person this, that, and the third. And when that's not looking like that, when they can't provide those things, they feel insecure. They feel like projecting onto the person, or not even just that, but they're just like worried that the person's gonna find someone else. And instead of having those conversations, they're just angry and they're just dealing with it internally. So yeah, it seems like this person is going to come towards you and make the effort when they feel like they have everything together, when they feel like their finances are together. I do believe this person wants things to be really playful between the two of you. They don't want to have these uncomfortable conversations, but they are willing to have them if that's what you want. This person's definitely, they just have done reflection. Like that's the main thing I'm seeing. They feel really bad about how things have ended. They wish that things didn't end between the two of you, but they understand that it needs to happen. And I feel like this person has a lot of pain and a lot of things that they're dealing with when it comes to their family, when it comes to their career. And this could all be stuff from the past, but they're dealing with it. And yeah, they're dealing with it. They're trying to heal from it. They're not just trying to, you know, be here forever. They're not trying to linger in this, which is definitely positive. Yeah, we have frustration. This person, they are frustrated, and I believe that there is frustration within this situation. Frustrated with themselves partially, because you also were very comfortable for them. Please do not message this person first. They're going through their own stuff right now, and they're not in the space to talk to you. And yes, they might end up confiding in you, but I feel like this person is just probably going to ghost you, or just something will happen, because they're not really prepared for a relationship right now. They're still in this process of letting go of this stuff. I do feel like this person, they're going to come towards you. They do long for you, which kind of sounds cringe to say long. But yeah, they long for you. They long for this comfort that you gave them, this energy that you gave them. They want that back, and they're willing to wait for it until they're in this space to actually give you what you deserve. Like, this person really, they do feel, and yeah, there's love here. They really do feel like you are deserving of, oh wait, you can't see all the cards. But they do feel like you're deserving of their love, their attention. They really do want to show up for you in the right way. Like, actually. I mean, just look at the cards. Just look at the cards. They really want to show up in the right way for you. So that's the main thing I'm seeing. Yes, there is a relationship that's going to bloom from this situation. They do want something more from you. There's no need for you to worry too much about this. Yeah, that's all that I'm seeing. They want to heal for you, but not even just for you, for themselves, so that they can have a happy life. Like, they just want to be happy at this point in time. So I hope that this resonated, though. If it did, and if you've made it this far, comment a butterfly down below. Make sure to, if you want a reading, click the link in my bio. All that information's there. I'm trying to think of it if there's anything else that I need to say. I think that's it. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.